Guess what, Dan?
What?
I think we're live.
Oh,
Got to roll that intro, right?
I suppose we should.
Roll it.
Hey everyone, hurry up! The show's about to start!
They're here.
Once again, I am
Beans,
Tom, I am Frank,
Dons.
and we are here to pop your
What's up? Yo. What's up? What's up?
Boy, am I glad to see
I like that thumbnail. Did you like that thumbnail? I think that's gonna be a new new thing. So maybe I wonder if like each week I won't have to come up with a new thumbnail. We'll just keep using that one.
Just keep using that one over and over again.
Yeah, probably not, right? We kind of like the thumbnails, the different thumbnails. They're fun.
Yeah, you got to spice it up, right?
Yeah. So welcome. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
And good morning to you, sir.
Yeah. So welcome everyone. I am Deano Geekstrong, and my buddy over here, Dan, Dandy 1981. Please subscribe to Dandy if you haven't subscribed to him yet. His link is in the description of this live stream or video, whatever time you're watching it. And Dan is my co-pilot, man. He pulls up the chat, we chat. He makes some good fitness videos. Because I've been slacking on the fitness videos.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some older ones in the archive, and things like that. But as far as filming or doing anything like that, because you have a home gym, I work out at Planet Fitness right now. So filming at Planet Fitness isn't like
Ideal.
the coolest thing to do. I don't think the lunk alarm will go off. Do you know about the lunk alarm at Planet Fitness?
Is it a whistle or a bell?
It's like a siren.
Siren. Okay.
So if you drop weights or anything like that,
Grunt,
so
right?
a clunking sound, clunk, is not acceptable. But a siren screaming through the whole gym, that's fine. But
That's too
you know,
funny.
I don't want the lunk alarm going off if I'm doing. Who knows? Maybe they'll put it up during recording. So
Oh, that
yeah, it
would
was just on Keep On Collecting with those boys, Matt and Andrew. It was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah. I saw they popped in here. So yeah, I suppose we should probably say good morning to Gap, Mr. B, Duffman, Silver Scratch, Keep On Collecting.
Yeah.
Victor is in the house. I see Lobot as
Victor's
well.
here.
Yep. And I know there's a lot more people because there's a lot more numbers on there. But Pete's Toys and Teams.
Mr. B. Yep, Pete's here. Hey, Pete.
And Nightbot.
JJ.
Here he is.
John Joker.
Good morning.
On. He's been hitting it hard. You could see his the caps on his shoulders are popping.
Ah, the shoulders.
Yeah. See, for me, shoulders are, you can have big arms and stuff like that, but if you have big, nice caps on your shoulders, that just puts the package together, man. People ask me, they say, "What's your favorite day of the week?" And I say, shoulders.
Shoulder day. Yeah, I have issues with my shoulders, so
Look at his gap. I mean, Duffman, a member for 3 months, man. Thanks. Duffman was actually my first member on my channel. I'll never forget you, Duffman. Thanks, man. I love the support, and Duffman's a great guy. So, speaking of great channels and great people, I do have a new banner. So, as for right now, I do have, everyone has a special name, and if you know your special name, you can just type it. And here they all are down here. So if you type in, the separation is a new word. So if you put in that word, your channel will pop up, or your Instagram, whatever you have. So Edmonton Stormtrooper, great channel. Check him out. So if you type in the word Stormtrooper, his channel will pop up. Great guy, great supporter. I love his videos are so cool and relaxing, man. It's very great style. I love it. So yeah, so we'll leave that up. So if anybody wants to pop in there, yeah. So let's see. Yep, KOC. Did that pop up? See, if you put in KOC,
Gap.
the channel should pop up. Did it pop up? Don't see it. Let me see.
Well, can you do it?
It should.
Maybe it's taking
That
us.
Scott
Well,
Precious came up.
it might be catching up because you. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Because Gap put in John's, and I think it was just catching up, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
awesome.
just opened his chrysanthemum. What a great figure, he says.
Are you getting that one?
If I can find it in the store, yeah.
Is that vintage collection or the Black Series?
I thought it was a Black Series, right?
There is a vintage collection too, also. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that one. I gotta, as you can see, I'm like having a hard time finding places to put this stuff. Because like I was showing earlier this morning, is like this is my Jabba's throne room down here. I have to display it on the floor because it's so big, and if you set it up on a shelf, it's gonna stick out so far, and I don't have any shelf space for it. I thought about putting it on the wall here, this empty spot, but the shelf would stick out so far because I want to put Jabba's the Rancor's covering a display, like a diorama piece to extend the playset, and it would just stick out way too far. So I think on the floor I can play around and stuff, just don't step on it. Yeah, it's tough, man. This collecting thing. Nobody said it was going to be easy, did they?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need that window back there. You could always block
There
that
is stuff. Yeah, I guess. I have stuff in front of it.
I did. Yeah, I got. You can't see it, but I got 3 of them here. One of them is completely covered with packaged stuff. One of them it's got like about like yours, where I got like one thing in front of it, and then the other one I put like a backboard over it, and then I put a clear acrylic display case in front of it.
I'm reading the chat too as you speak, and somebody's crushing it at the donut shop.
That must be Lobot. It's got to be Lobot.
Lobot is crushing it at the Dunkin' Donuts.
And Mr. B is crushing it in the collecting.
Oh yeah, right there. Oh, sorry, we both clicked at the same time.
He's got 18 figures in the past 2 days, and his wallet is ignoring him now. I imagine it would.
I was talking to B the other day, and I was telling him about the purchase that's coming up, hopefully next week. But these Black Series figures here that I just put up this pegboard, they're all going bye-bye.
What?
I'm trading them all my Black Series carded figures, and I may or may not be acquiring the sail barge.
Ooh, that'll be a nice display piece.
So that's where the sail barge will end up going if I do get it. What? Look at that. JJ, man. This is my first super chat ever.
Well, I think he deserves a banner, right?
Yeah, he does. Definitely deserves. What would you... I know what he wants to see. He wants to see...
Not sure if that was his first choice, but...
Everybody loves some fitness with Ed Grimley. You remember Ed Grimley, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't watch very... I don't think I watched a lot of it, but...
Well, that was SNL, Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I thought he had his own spin-off show.
He was originally from Saturday Night Live, and he used to want to be on Wheel of Fortune. And that was his whole thing. He was like, spin, wheel, spin, like pretending he was going to be on Wheel of Fortune. You got to check it out if you know. What?
Holy cow,
AOC, man.
You're going to have to... You're gonna have to break out another one for KOC.
I'm gonna have to create some new ones here, but I definitely know that KOC is a big Ninja Turtle fan, so right? You guys love Ninja Turtles, right? Let's see here. We got some Casey Jones here.
What is icing?
Icing is when Michelangelo, he gets a large pizza, he sticks it in the freezer. You know, he's such a practical joker. He puts it on the table for the other Ninja Turtles to eat. You know, Donatello hates it when he does that.
I see. What is high sticking?
High sticking, when I get a baseball bat, and I come underneath the chin of a foot soldier, and I hit him like that. I don't do that, though.
You don't do that?
No.
Why not?
It's me, Casey Jones, you know, it's a little unfair, don't you think?
What is slashing?
Slashing is when I'm fighting a shredder, and I hit him in the knee like that.
And there's a penalty for that?
I love that turtle, man.
Yeah, that was my boy, Owen, back in the day. That was when I used to do U-Star. So like I was telling the boys this morning, KLC, is I used to do a lot of acting, and it was kind of like karaoke on a video game and stuff like that. But yeah, those are what those scenes came from. Don't scream, yeah.
I miss those. I don't understand why with the VR and everything else that we have now, why they haven't brought those back or reinvented those games. I remember there was one that was the one on the 360, right? The Xbox.
Yeah, so they had one was MTV one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those were great. They were super fun.
We had a great time with the kids. I have so
Yeah.
many clips. I actually have one that was, see, that game came out on the PC first. So it was a whole green screen setup. It came with a camera for your PC. It came with software where it had a bunch of clips. You can purchase clips. And then they had competitions. They had a website where you would upload your videos and they would have competitions, giving away prizes. It was really cool. But I have a few of those clips still saved on a drive on my computer that I want to re-edit and put it on. And because me and my buddy did What If the Three Stooges were in The Empire Strikes Back. So we did scenes as like Moe and Larry from Hoth. Like we have Moe looking through the camera, and the Wampa was actually Larry comes over like that. So I want to edit that because the only thing that was able to come out of it was the green screen part of it. So the acting in the green screen. But because there's so many apps with green screen, I can put in the Hoth background.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think I can edit it and put it on. So I think I'm going to do that.
I mean,
Rolando, none of that strawberry thing.
That was pretty funny. Orlando's at it again, eating strawberries, huh? Yeah, with the there's got to be a phone app, an easy way to port those kind of games over to a phone app. I mean, with what they have for phones now in the videos, I mean,
Yeah.
it would blow away the Connect.
Yeah, right. The Connect was fun. We had a good time with the kids and stuff like that. But
yeah,
karaoke with movies, basically. And you can improvise. Yeah, I mean that was that whole. I think what happened with that website and that game is they were giving away prizes of like, I think they had a prize of like $10,000 was the winner or some outrageous amount. I think they didn't have a huge following, so I don't think they were doing too much and not getting enough back. So I think it just ended up they went bankrupt, I'm assuming.
Oh, so the company, so it wasn't necessarily the game itself, but maybe the company that.
Because I'm sure they had to pay for the rights for those scenes. You know what I mean? So if they pay $10,000, say for example, for a scene,
Sure.
and they only get like half of that in revenue back. I don't know the numbers, but I'm just saying. Sergeant Slaughterhouse, good to see you.
Howdy, welcome. I saw Mr. B is not happy with Chrysanthemum's rifle. Doesn't want to hold it.
What's that?
Mr. B said Chrysanthemum doesn't want to hold his rifle, And Victor says that he had to buy that Gambit that you showed the other day.
No, he said, oh yeah, did you find it? They wouldn't let me buy it, the Gambit. Release date's today, so October 1st for Marvel X-Men 97 Legends.
Is it? I've been seeing them pop up.
Somebody said they bought Wolverine at Walmart, but I thought there was a release date.
I don't know.
I'm debating on getting them. I want to get them, but then on the other hand, like Super John says, just wait. They're all going to go on clearance. So.
Yeah, with those, if they chuck them out like they did with the Spider-Man, yeah, I would assume they're going to be.
I mean, if they're $27, $28, then
it's
that's too much, man.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's a $20 figure. It doesn't come with a whole lot of accessories and stuff. $20, I'm there all day long. 25, you're pushing it, but 27, it's a pass.
Yeah. I know there was another one. I'm kind of distracted because I know there was another game like that, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was Hollywood something. Hollywood.
What, like the game?
Yeah.
But that's actually like the first time I started like making friends with people around the world. I mean, we were doing videos and scenes, and we like I was saying, we had a Batman series going on. It was Death in the Family. We had an actual like ending and everything. I was pretty much the writer, and I realized about myself, it's my way or the highway. I realized that
Wow.
like people would send in a clip, and I'm like, no, I want it to go this way. Redo it, do it this way. I'm like, man, I am such a brat. But we had a fun time. But I met friends from California. I made friends, Australia. One of the guys, God rest his soul, he passed away. But he was one of the villains, man. He was great. It was fun. Great times, and it's fun. That's what I love about YouTube, is making friends with people all around the world. It's just an amazing community. Not to get all sentimental and stuff. Just can't help it though. Love you, Dan. Let's hug.
Well, at least I'm not. I know I'm not the only one. I think it was Seen It. Is it Seen It?
So you have any pickups at all? What's your toy hunting been like?
I slim and uneventful, but I did get a clearance Green Arrow here. I just like this.
The Green Arrow?
Yeah, I like this iteration of him. I always like that classic.
Yeah, that's cool. I want to get the Mego. Mego is doing retro figures, but the Green Arrow is one of my favorite Mego figures back in the 70s. I love that figure.
Oh, yeah. Guess how much he was?
Those are 25, right?
They were.
Oh, is it on clearance?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
$7.50.
$12? Huh?
$7.50.
Wow.
Got it for $7.50.
Is that Ollie's?
No, Target.
Oh wow.
I think it was the only one of the. I don't know, because I didn't see any other page punchers. I thought they had some from the same wave that were still not clearanced out, but for some reason he was. So I couldn't pass that up.
Would you have bought in that figure anyway, or do you buy things just because they're on clearance?
No, I'm very, very particular right now about what I'm sending. Although I did kind of want to recapture. Well, like you're talking about getting the Black Series out of there and putting that barge up, right?
Yeah, you got to rethink your collection a bit.
Yeah, every once in a while. Well, I had a lot of the Fast and the Furious diecast 1/24 scale cars, and I sold a lot of them, and I'm just after the Fast 10 came out, I kind of went back, and now I'm seeing them in the stores. I'm like, man, I kind of want to have those.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, is I'm running out of space, and I'm like rethinking. I'm like this one's a tough one, because when I went to Target and they had Snake Mountain, I was like, one left. I'm like, I got to get it. I want it. And then I get it, and it's fantastic, but it's better than the vintage. So I have the vintage and I have the Origins. Do I need both? I don't have space for both. I mean, look at the size of this thing.
That's the thing. Like you can't
You know, this
you
is
can't
fantastic.
you can't even add space. And if you do, you get to the point where you're just adding space to accommodate the collection. But at some point, you're going to have to accommodate the collection to your space.
So what would you do? Would you, if you had to choose, vintage Snake Mountain, which has the cool microphone, or the Origins, where it has a cool snake, that this part here is new, which is really cool, and the chains are much better, so it looks almost identical to the original, but it has better features. What do you do?
Does it have the voice thing?
It doesn't have the voice thing. That's the only, but it does have the wolf. The only feature it does not have is the voice thing.
Well, that sucks.
I know, right? It's almost like I want to sell the vintage, but keep the voice box.
Right? Yeah, if you can hook that up there, that's what I'd do.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
G-Force says he has a hard time selling anything. He feels like he
I know, right?
he wanted it, so he needed to hang on to it, which is
When I walk through my room, like if I have to go in the back here and play with my Motu up here, way up here is my Motu. I have to go behind the arcade units with tons of toys over there. You will see in room tour part 9 maybe one day. If I ever get back there to do it, but I have to move stuff in order to get things around, or you knock things over when you're walking by. So it's getting to be a problem. Oh, look at keep on collecting, Matt and Andrew. They're saying keep both, please.
Keep both. Keep both.
Yeah. My attic is full, man. My attic is full with boxes.
Keep on collecting's got a good point. You still have a ceiling.
It's fabric ceiling. This is fabric, so nothing can hang from there. Because if you
What?
look, I don't know if you've seen my attic, my ceiling. So
apparently that face hugger is hanging up there.
No, that's on my projector screen. How do I get this? I gotta try to figure. So that is a projector screen, but that ceiling is fabric. It is the nighttime sky.
Oh, that's pretty
driving. So that's the whole theory. It's supposed to be like you're at the drive-in theater.
Oh, nice.
That's all fabric. Nothing can hang from there. Pretty cool though. I put all that up, wrapped it around the whole room. The nighttime sky.
So what is it? Drop ceiling? What have you got?
No. It's actually I did strapping. Thin wood.
Mm-hmm.
And strapped it all around, and it's all boxed and framed. So there's sections of it, and then nail gunned it. Use a nail gun and put it all in. So if I have to get to some spot over here, you have to move a bunch of panels to get to it, which I don't think I ever would. Luckily, there's nothing really. There's no piping on this end of the house.
Good. You got there's too much in my basement.
Yeah, look at Victor. There's always room for more. Yeah, you know what? He had a fantastic Ghostbusters collection, and he has a fantastic Power Rangers collection, but he doesn't have both displayed at the same time. So he had to box all his Ghostbuster figures in order to put his Power Rangers. So that's the thing is you got to box stuff, and I do box some stuff, but it's kind of like, will it ever see the light of day?
Mr. B's digging his Sabine figure. And,
nice.
Keep on collecting likes Victor's attitude.
Yeah.
Need some film stuff.
So let me show you my pickups as you're reading that. So check this out. Halloween time. So I picked this up. I didn't show it last week, but I don't think I did I?
I don't believe so.
Look at that. So this is like a Halloween decoration, but Venus flytrap. And these are posable, kind of. It's got a bone up here. Oh, cool. You cool. Like that?
Collecting with Cool says he can't talk right now. He's doing dad bod stuff, but thanks for chiming in.
Nice. So was he dad bod stuff? So what do you think of that? Cool?
Yeah, that's cool. What's the base? Is the base heavy?
Yeah, it's legit.
Okay. I was just I couldn't tell. It looked like it might have been foam, and I was picturing it falling
Yeah,
over.
no, it's like plastic type of.
That's cool.
But this was $20. They had a bigger one. They were all sold out of the bigger one, which was 35. But I think this is a good size. I think the fly trap was even bigger. But it reminds me of like Little Shop of Horrors, you know.
That's exactly what I thought it was when you first pulled it out, but the planter, but it's a little bit.
So I just got this in the mail yesterday, but look what it was packed in. Look at this. What kind of packing is this? Like, it's like a bubble. It's not a bubble wrap or anything like that, but it was wrapped up in this in a bigger box. So is this supposed to protect it?
Like honeycomb cardboard or something?
Yeah, it's just like cardboard that's like, I guess it's cool. If you spray painted it like silver or something, it could be like a hollow, like a knight, right?
Not where I was going, but yeah, that
Right.
that could work. That could work.
But yeah, who packs with this stuff? But this
I
is
don't know.
what I got.
I've seen it
That's
before.
from
But
Hasbro too. Let me pull me up real quick.
oh, that was Hasbro.
Yeah, Hasbro.
Oh, Duffman says take all the kitchen doors off your cabinet.
So I got this, and I am disappointed in one thing, that I didn't buy two. They're sold out. You can't even get these anymore. Why would they sell out of these? Why wouldn't you make more? Because guess what, man? Now I got to open one. Do I open it or do I keep it in package? Because you want to put it with the sail barge.
I mean, you're gonna put that sail barge up, right?
Yeah.
Gotta
Bummer,
open it up.
man. Such cool figures. Like these two figures here are a must own. I already own a squid head. That's a pretty decent version. I think it was a legacy collection one, which was really good. But I'm debating, I might keep it in this box. This box is pretty cool. Even though they all have their individual card backs, but this is definitely a throwback. I feel. It's cool. Now,
Cardboard
the packaging, the back art's really cool.
Mr. B said you did show that plant when you on one of your runs.
Cardboard chainmail, yeah, right there. And let's see here. So you saw I was looking all over for the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the colored version, and guess what, man? Boom, black and white. Look at how this is the black and white version too.
Black and white.
So let me know, what do you think of the black and white? Look at that. That is fantastic.
I don't know. I would have went with the colored version before, but now seeing it, I think
right?
I like the black and white better.
When you watch Creature from the Black Lagoon in black and white, that is it, man.
Yeah, Mr.
I'm debating to change mine because I have the Frankenstein and Wolfman in color. And every time I see the black and white version, I'm like, I kind of want to go black and white because all our toys are color versions. How many toys do we have out there that are black and white? I think this would be a really cool line to start.
Can't say I have many.
But the black and white. So I'm going to do an unboxing. I won't do a full review, but I'll show you what they look like side by side if anybody's interested in that. I figured some people might be. I would be. I'm kind of curious. I didn't realize how cool he looked until I saw it. Once I saw it, I mean, honestly, Creature's got to be most people's favorite, right?
I know he's yours.
Who's your favorite? Or do you not like Universal Monsters?
No, I love the Universal Monsters. I don't know, man. Probably Wolfman.
Wolfman's very cool.
Santa Maria cap set. That was something you were talking about earlier.
Check these out. I finally got these from I think I get this Entertainment Earth, I think, or Big Bad Toy Store. Can't remember, but Black Hole.
Vincent. Oh, that's Bob.
No, this is Bob. Bob was always my favorite. I loved Bob back in the day, and we never got a Amigo Bob. At least I never saw one. They did make them, and he's extremely valuable. It costs a ton of money for him. So this is definitely good to represent.
Diamond Select.
I might take him off card though.
Diamond Select made one, and he's got a lot of accessories.
Yeah, I have both of those figures
ya?
on the Diamond Select. Yeah,
Uh,
but these are a little bit bigger than the Migos. But from what I understand, this is more accurate size because they
Bigger.
were pretty big characters.
Hmm.
So I got Bob. I do have Vincent.
There he is.
But what stinks is Bob's the card was damaged. It's got a crease in it. See that
Unacceptable.
crease?
Unacceptable.
You know, and this is from Entertainment Earth. It's like, come on, man. I think it was either that or Big Bad Toy Store. I don't want to bash anybody, but it was one of those two. It's like, come on, get it right. But
Yeah,
there we
it's
have that, and then check out Maximilian. Wow, look at
Yeah.
how cool that is.
That is cool.
The
I'm
colors
not
are
a fan of
fantastic.
those reaction, but that set is actually pretty cool.
I didn't think he was going to be this cool until I saw it because I was going to pass on this one, but wow, he is like amazing. The colors on him are fantastic.
Vincent.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr.
So-
B's got Vincent and Maximilian.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Cool. And Duffman just watched it a couple days ago.
he watched it?
Watched the Black Hole, yeah.
You know, the movie I remember as a kid, but it definitely doesn't hold up. It's horrible.
I tell you what. So this is. Did you watch? I
So
bought
let
the
me fix the
DVD
camera
and
first.
it had special features on it, which if you haven't heard me say that before, I love watching the extras that they put. That's part of the allure for me for keeping the videos, and with the scenes or not cut scenes, but the interviews and everything else. And they said when they first go into the to the spaceship, there's that big huge mirror, like big huge view of everything. And,
Yeah.
and they said that was it was like a 2-story mural. Like that was
Yeah.
hand painted, that whole thing.
Really? Yeah. I believe
Yeah.
it was hand painted. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just that blew my mind because it was so cool, like for them to get that scaled and to give that illusion of real. I mean, they had some lights behind it to make it look like it, like they plugged in.
I plan on doing a review or an unboxing on those figures and showing. I'm going to do a collection flexing video and show all my Black Hole merch because I have a pretty cool activity set where it has pop out figures and you could create like a Bob and some of the play sets. Not that I've taken them out, but I have a pretty cool Black Hole collection.
Yeah, that twin pack is awesome, Silver Scratch. I missed a lot of comments here. I know Collecting with Cool said something about vintage things keeping their interest and keeping our interest, which is pretty sweet. That like you were talking about the Little Shop of Horrors, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Little Shop, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, Transformers. So many have stood the test of time. And I know there was another comment I was going to pull up here, and I apologize if I can't find
I
it.
love the Universal Monsters, man. It just like you ever watch those again? They hold up, man. It's pretty scary for its time, but they're
Yeah.
great stories and great movies. My favorite is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. That one is fantastic. I loved Abbott and Costello, but it's actually got some horror to it, and it has all the original
That's what I want.
Bela Lugosi and Lon Chaney. Yeah, really, really cool.
Orlando voted open up that pack for the sale barge.
Oh, really? So I opened the pack, but would you open the figures? They got to stay on card, right? Unless I find another one.
No, you
I
got
do. I wish I bought. I didn't know they were going to sell out. I would have bought 2. Why did it sell out, man? That's ridiculous. They know it's
not an
popular.
exclusive, right? It's a limited
Yeah.
run. I mean, they'll probably run it again.
Yeah, hopefully if they do, I'll grab another one, but I don't know, man. It's tough. So I do have one more figure here that I picked up, and I had to get it, man. I love these. So
Oh
here's
yeah,
the movie line.
man, those are hard to. Those were hard to pass up. Actually, those and the Mutant Mayhem figures. They've got another wave of those, and
I haven't seen the new wave for the Mutant Mayhem. Let me show you a comparison. I have a vintage, a movie Mikey. Let me pull them out and see how they look. Which one's Mikey? Is that Mikey?
Mr. B
Yeah,
says
so
that
here
is
is the
his favorite
vintage.
as well.
Here's the vintage Mikey. Yeah, it pretty much has the same expression too, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
The thing about the originals, though, their limbs are bendy. They're like rubber.
What?
Yeah, they're not hard plastic. It's harder inside, but they're rubbery. It was supposed to like mimic realism, I believe, right? That's why they're like movie versions but yeah, everything is even their head is rubber is like soft rubber.
I don't remember that.
Not soft, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the hard plastic like the shell. The shell is hard and their chest is hard, but the rest of it is rubbery. I don't have any weapons for him though, but
Just like
and
me.
I'm sure these are hard. These figures are probably hard plastic.
Orlando is diligently working on posting up, folks. So thank you, Orlando. And if you haven't clicked on those, everybody
Yeah,
here.
I think that's a fun little thing, right? Putting out those little secret.
Yeah. Well, he's even got their Instagram up there too. Unless you did that.
Yeah, there is some Instagram. Some people have only Instagram that I'm aware of.
Countdown to Lego studs. 24 minutes and counting.
Who's doing countdowns, man? That must be G-Force. Who's doing a countdown?
Oh, Orlando.
Orlando.
G-Force.
I didn't know. I thought they were all done. I thought Legos, he shut it down. It's just going to be Toys and Fitness all Sunday morning.
Is it?
Yeah. I miss the Saturday morning cartoons, man. Getting up early and watching the Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, yeah, it's because the only time you can watch it.
Yeah, I wish they would bring that stuff back. You can't even find any cool cartoons. Can you like that?
Yeah, there's plenty of them. You just gotta know where to look.
Guess. Maybe I don't know where to look.
Victor had those turtles before and wishes he kept them.
Yeah.
I've
But
had
the new
them
ones.
off and on and off and on.
You collect Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I got a few. Yeah, we got a few. I didn't get any of the NECA ones. They're too pricey for me. But like I said, I have the vintage ones, and I'm really having a hard time. I also got the Nickelodeon ones when they came out. The figures that were from that series.
I almost got rid of my shelf of Ninja Turtle NECA ones. I was going to put the Jabba's Palace there instead, but then I was like, I was going to put the Ninja Turtles on a shelf, make a shelf, but I'm up and down, man. I still may do it, but it's hard, man, to make it a commitment like that.
Mr. B
It's
says you believe
a hard hobby.
is going to a toy store today. And Duffman is telling you that those shows are on YouTube. Yeah, you can definitely find them on YouTube.
Yeah, but there's nothing better than even like Ahsoka. I love the fact that Ahsoka is on at like 9 o'clock. It's like a specific, before it used to be like roll on at like 3 in the morning or something like that. You get up and you could watch it, but I like the fact that it has a scheduled time.
Mr. B got the NECA.
Yeah,
he says he might grab those when they hit his stores.
I think I'm going to grab them all. I like them.
Yeah. No, and what's the price point again? Those are $9.99.
They actually went up. They're $11.99 at Target right now, and I think they
Still.
might be. I'm not sure if they're Target exclusive. Sometimes they have different ones that are exclusive. I don't know.
It's $11.99. I mean, that's a good
It's
deal.
still pushing it. I was expecting $9.99. I was expecting 10, and when it came up as 12, I was like, "Yeah, it's weird." It's like I don't know if I want to pay 12.
But they have
But
all
here we are
those.
paying.
They have all those accessories. They're posable, right?
Yeah.
They have
Great
articulation.
package.
And when
Great
you think
package.
about the difference between that and the superstars that are, what'd you say, $20 now?
Yeah.
Which one's a better deal?
Well, the superstars actually come with extra hands and you can they have soft goods, so the superstars are actually really good. It comes with much more than this.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, this has the thing on the side too. The notorious little tag on the side.
Well, there you go. Mr. B's got the NECA turtle. You got the top of the line stuff. And the horror versions. Oh yeah, the Frankenstein and Invisible Man. And
I
stuff.
pray that they come out with the Universal Monster Playmates versions too. But did you see that NECA just showed the Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon in the big versions.
Mm-hmm.
That one looks really cool. Like his swords are actually like underwater spears and stuff. It's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Silver
Yeah.
Scratch started a space cargo carrier yesterday, added wings, and he'll be starting to add panels soon. And then primer. So that custom job sounds pretty cool.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll see that. Hopefully he'll post on it. And GeForce says you fall asleep every episode.
Of Ahsoka, I have. I think I've only stayed awake on one of them, but I put it on at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm up at like 4:45 in the morning, so it could be good. And plus, I'm watching it in my bed. It doesn't help.
Jonathan
I started
says,
watching Meg too, and I
what?
fell asleep. Have you seen Meg too?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, that's on. I think might be on HBO Max or something.
Jonathan
I think it's
Redmond
HBO
popped
Max.
in. No, really, that's a must-have. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to be. I'm sure one of the many services that I'm forced to subscribe to, will be streaming it at some point in time. It didn't seem like it was going to be worthy of buying.
Jonathan says it's bad. He says Meg 2 is so bad, but sometimes the movies are so bad that they're good.
I mean, the first one was pretty corny, man. I mean,
Yeah.
He's I'm not going to spoil it, but the last scene was pretty. I mean, I'm a big Statham fan, so I'm not gonna. I'll watch
It
a
starts
lot.
out weird too. This one, it starts out weird, like the prehistoric times.
Oh, does it?
So, yeah.
That's as far as you got, and then you fell asleep.
Pretty much. I think people started talking and it put me right to sleep. I was like, "What? There's dialogue in this movie? I'm out, man. I'm tapping out."
Action. He's dead yet? What? Jonathan snuck in there. You saw that, right?
I'm trying to read some of the chats. That's when you fall behind slightly, you forget what the you're doing really good though. But
he said one CGI is great stuff that happens. It's just
this isn't one of them, CGI is great, but
some of the stuff. That
oh,
happens.
really? Yeah.
Well, like I said, that first one was pretty cheesy.
I love shark movies though. I'm a huge shark fan.
First was enjoyable, but this one is hard to sit to. Wow. So we got two in the negative.
Wow. No, maybe that's why I fell asleep. Maybe it was that.
So we all agree the first one was
I have
fun
the
to
first
watch.
one in 3D, so I think the 3D helps movies like that,
Oh yeah. Victor's on the fence. He said it had its moments, but he watched it. He suffered through it.
Yeah.
Definitely weird though, he says. That's
definitely, yeah.
We got weird, we got bad, we got.
I think some of the scenes are over the top, like Sharknado and stuff like that, which might be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like towards the end of the first one, it kind of went that way. It was, I can't remember specifically, but the final battle scenes were pretty ridiculous.
Even like the Piranha movies. You see the Piranha movies too?
No,
those kind of went that way too.
That was more of a horror, right?
Well, the remakes were a little bit of both. I mean, you had some comedy and stuff like that, yeah. But those were 3D too, and I love 3D movies like that.
Mr. B says he got a few shark tattoos. He used to fish for them.
Really? Cool.
Serious?
I should get a Jaws movie poster on my back. Right on my back, just a movie poster.
We need a smaller boat. Yes. Hey, Gap, I have a toy hunt today in it, and I made it just for you, buddy.
Oh, you have one out there?
I'm gonna probably drop it as soon as we're done here.
Nice. Yeah.
Ready to
I think I have
post.
to catch up. I think you might have one that I haven't seen yet.
It's in the oh, that's okay. You keep cranking them out. I can't keep up. I try to watch mine when I do my. I don't know if we talked about this before, but I try to do mine. Try to catch up while I'm doing my workout.
Yeah.
So like put it on, do some reps, do whatever, and then comment, and that way I can catch it. And but man, yeah, there's been last week was a big drop. There was a bunch of them, like a bunch of the people that I follow
Yeah.
had a bunch of
Yeah.
them drop. So I only got like I didn't have enough workout,
I do
basically.
it at work. I listen to it at work. Like I've said before, it's like it's so important when like G-Force does a great job when he does a toy hunt because he tells you everything he sees and things like that. So you don't have to look at the video. You don't have to watch it. But if there's something that they
Yeah.
announce, hey, check out here's blah blah blah, and you like, oh, and then you can stop and look at your phone or look at the screen and stuff. Yeah.
Jonathan says it's a pro-China government. Like the movie beats you over the head about how awesome the CCP are. Odd. Political? Meg 2 doesn't seem like a political movie.
Yeah.
Guppy Fish.
I don't have any movie posters now. I don't think so. I do
That's
have
why he needs the tattoo.
yeah, I do have what do I have? I have a Star Wars poster up in the attic that was framed, but it would take up that whole wall right there. It would fit right there, but you know how many figures you can fit on that little section now? So it's either a
Space is
movie
a
poster or
space
figures.
is a precious thing.
Yeah, it is.
Silver Scratch's ship is big, and the Hot Wheels TIE fighters are a perfect scale for its escorts. I'm assuming he's talking about his guys
Nice.
from there. Rick joined us as well, watching from bed.
Yeah. Rick. So Rick put out his new pen.
The
The Crime
Slime
Lord.
Lord.
The Slime Lord, yeah, the Slime
I
Lord.
love it, man.
Yeah, so I grabbed one of those, and I also grabbed a blue snaggletooth since I traded my original, and I think the pin will look fantastic as a replacement for that spot. So I grabbed those two on his site.
Toys over movie posters. See, I had a
Yeah.
hard time for a while when we were talking about space. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's funny because I can't remember who said it, but the ceiling. You can't see it here, but I have two of my rooms have posters on the ceiling because I didn't want to
Oh,
lose my posters. Obviously, I
yeah.
can't display figures up there, so I was like, when I ran out of room.
I do have a vintage poster. I should show you guys. That's pretty cool, man. Remember the blacklight posters?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah,
Heck
so
yeah.
I have one, and maybe give me a second. It's in my daughter's room. I think I might if I can pull it off real quick. It's on a piece of cardboard,
I
so
would love to see that.
yeah. So let me show you that. But yeah. So I used to collect posters back in the day, and they were all like Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden had some great posters, and not that I listened to the band that much, but Eddie the mascot was awesome. And like in the 80s, I used to buy toys, not because I watched He-Man all the time. I collected figures on what they looked like. If it was cool, I bought it,
Yeah. Oh
basically.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You
That's why we had to slow down.
Yeah.
You gotta change to the ones that have meaning to you. There's just too many.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll see if I can pull that poster.
All right, I posted the website, but also Rolando beat me to it for Left Coast Graphics. So if you want to get that Slime Lord or any other of his fantastic pins, be sure and check those out. Which reminds me, I gotta go and get mine on order as well. So I like this, Jonathan's. One of your regular customers got the worst tattoo in the history of tattoos. A bright blue letters all down his forearm to his palm. What did it say? I'm curious. Gap has the original Star Wars movie. Holy cow! Like the movie theater one, or the actual because I used to get. So I had the local video rental place. They would hook me up with the movie posters that if basically anybody, the first person that asked would get them. They were pretty cool about it. So is it like the movie theater release or the video release? Yeah. Jonathan says he got plenty of room on the back of that door for more posters. Actually, it's funny you said that. The reason I cleared that out, there's two reasons. One, I was kind of wondering if, because we had who was it? Dean, did you tell me you got demonetized on one of those videos?
No, I never got what on what.
Vern or you? Well, I was worried because I was worried it might have been me because I didn't even think about it at the time, but I had put a movie poster right here, and I think I did that when we did a toy duo, and I was worried that you know what I mean?
I don't think images don't. It's just music.
Okay, so the art, the
Yeah,
video.
no.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
that's why I took it down. But I was gonna I've got two more to put up. So trust me, that space is accounted for.
Yeah, it's just when I think music and video clips, if they're too long, if you have over 10 seconds on a video clip
Okay.
of a movie, then it's not a demonetized typically. It's you get a copyright claim, so you won't make any money unless you actually like your whole video is part of a movie and you don't edit anything out of it, then you can get a copyright strike. If you take somebody else's video and upload it, then you can get a copyright strike.
Oh. Rolando says Cat's got the original Revenge of the Jedi
Poster?
poster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You ready? Want to see the poster?
Yep. Anytime, Rick.
Yeah,
Mr. B. So his brother worked at the theater. So it is even. Wow, man, that's got to be worth something.
Nice.
His home address in Italian. 0.
Ready?
Sorry. Yep. Whoa. And that's a black light?
I think it's got the. I don't know if it's necessarily a black, but it's got the felt.
The felt. I remember those.
Yeah,
wow,
is that what it is then? It's the felt. Like the Cobra is fuzzy, and the black and the rocks are fuzzy and stuff. You can kind of see, I think.
Oh yeah, yep.
The sheen, what's shiny is paper, and the rest of it, like here, is felt.
He still has them. That's awesome.
And stuff. But this was my original poster back in the 80s.
Yeah, that is awesome. The revenge poster from the Star Wars original fan club. Wow. That is crazy, man. Yeah, I had a Black Panther, I think, in the early 90s that was partially felt like that. I forgot about those.
Yeah. But that was like Spencer's Gifts. You'd buy all those posters.
Looks like everybody's got that revenge poster. That's funny. Just had it printed, wasn't paying the credit. Oh, wasn't. That's cheating. That's a blacklight poster. Yeah, I did. Doesn't. Yeah, I'm almost kind of. Do you have one? Do you have a bulb?
I have a pen that I shine like my figures to glow, but I don't think it'd be enough to pop that.
Yeah. Flocked posters, G4.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Remember so you remember? You know what I'm talking about? You remember which one?
It was a panther, not the Black Panther from Marvel. I do remember that Black Panther.
Yeah, it was yeah. I loved the cat ones. That's funny, man. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Yeah, I had that one, and then what was another one I had? Like the beer ones. I don't even know if they do it anymore, but like Budweiser had, I want to say like girls, you know.
Yeah.
So
then everyone's favorite is Farrah Fawcett. Did you have a Farrah Fawcett, or was that before your time?
Oh my God, no! I remember. Yes, I had the Grim Reaper too. He was another blacklight one, right? Didn't he have some kind of light reaction painting on it? I completely forgot about that. I had a couple different ones. I had one. Yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's kind of got like purple tones down his cape. Is that the one you're talking about, G-Force? He said he got that Grim Reaper one. That's too funny, man. You guys had the same posters.
Do you remember the banners that they had at like fairs? You would win the banner posters. They were
Mhm.
made out of that fabric. Those you could hang from your ceiling. I had an Iron Maiden one of that one too.
Yep. Yep. Okay. He says both black light. Yep. Yep. That's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
too cool. Remember the rock mirrors from the fairs? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Remember those? Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
remember. So here's one. If you guys ever had like the carnivals and at the games, I would win the feathers. You
Yeah.
have a feather on
A
a
roach?
on a
On a
roach clip.
Yeah, on a roach
So
clip.
I had a stack of them right next to my bed because of all the ones that I wanted the fair, and I thought I was cool just for winning them. Had no idea, legit. I mean, I was 13. I didn't know what those were, and I remember I
Really? Yeah.
came home
What
from the
what grade
fair.
is that, 13?
What's that?
What grade is 13?
13. Seventh grade, eighth grade.
So I knew what those were then.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I hung around with kids that were in high school, and
Oh,
I might have used a couple of those too back in the day.
yeah, no, I was completely naive to that stuff. Small town, and so I had a big
Yeah.
slew of them hanging from the shelf that was above my bed. I remember when my mom first saw them, she goes, "A nice collection you got there," and she did. Like I said, I
Yeah.
didn't think
So
anything of
she
it.
knew what they were.
Oh, I assume she knew. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but she knew that I didn't know what they were, so she had like jokes. But anyway,
Those
yeah,
yeah, those mirror ones were like, yeah, I remember those. Those would be cool to have. What if does anybody have one
still have it.
still?
Yes, and you guys still have them.
Yeah, let us know if you still have one. I want to see. You got to put it on Instagram or something. We want to see some of those.
Oh, Mr.
I
B had
love
a
that
Pink
stuff.
Floyd and a Van Halen carnival mirror. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
The
I
feathered
miss
roach
those, man.
clips.
Is that like not a thing anymore? Those cool
The posters or the roach clips?
the posters. I think now you probably couldn't get away with the roach clip ones, right?
I
Well,
don't
actually,
know.
you could. It's
How
legal
did
in
I
a
get
lot of
away with
states.
them in the 80s, man? That's I mean,
Yeah, true.
why was that even a prize that you could win at the carnivals?
Yeah,
And the mirrored posters, yeah, they were small, right? You're talking about the small
yeah. They
ones.
had
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
were like this big. They had.
Yeah.
I think they probably had some bigger ones too. I
God,
remember I won the. It was the bong toss. You would throw a ball into a bong, and you'd win the bong. No, maybe not.
I don't know that was the bong toss, but
No, that was the goldfish ball that we turned
yeah,
into a bong.
I'll have to look through my boxes. I might actually have one of those mirror
Really? I
hit
wonder if they're
hanging around.
valuable.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I don't know, man. That stuff's cool. Vintage stuff is cool.
Mr. B didn't save his. Man,
Yeah.
we'll never see it.
I wonder what I don't even remember like doing what. I don't remember throwing them away or selling them. They just eventually just disappeared.
Gap's got a good question here. What exercises are good for your butt to make it look bubbly? Dean, do you have any suggestions?
Well, the best thing is probably Dunkin' Donuts. Well, definitely for me.
Good, yeah.
But there is
Beans
an
and rice?
exercise that I like is I forget what it's called, but if you put your back on a bench and your legs are like this, so your upper body is like that and your legs are here. Can you visualize? And my head's over here, and then you put a bar on your leg on your hips, and then you just dip down and then come back up. I can demonstrate it, but
Well,
I might get demonetized.
I think a step back lunge would be good for that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. A step back lunge?
Yeah. Like this.
Normal stance.
Oh,
Feet
nice.
about shoulder width apart, maybe a little less, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a big step back. Keep your upper body straight till you can feel your toe. You don't want to fall. Feel your toe. Bend this back knee a little bit. Bend the forward knee at 90 degrees. So if you got to take the knee down on the ground, that's fine. But you want to have this at 90 degrees. Using your quads, kick out with my toe. Step back up. I'm going to do it with the other side. Same thing. I'm going to squat down. This is a nice step back lunge. So I got a little crooked there, but sometimes that happens. Try to keep yourself balanced as best you can.
So that you'll definitely feel that in your glutes.
Yeah.
Bubbly, but
I used to do front lunges like that, knee raises. Do knee raises at the same
The knee
time.
raise with it. Yeah,
Those
you
are-
can add that in too with those.
Yeah, those are good because you can hold on to weights, or you can just do a body wise and do some do like 20 up, 20 down.
Yep. We lost KOC there. Apparently, he said that's a USA thing. He wasn't sure what we were talking about.
Oh, really? So
I'm guessing they probably don't have the kind of carnivals that I'm talking about in the small towns that I lived in.
yeah,
That's funny.
those are fun though. I love that. I love that. I forgot about those mirrors. Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Rick.
Girls used to wear the roach clips in their hair. Somebody said.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's absolutely right. Hey, John's here. He popped in. How you doing?
Who's that? Is that Super Awesome Geek Show? I think we know that guy. Have we seen him before?
I think I've seen him.
I think
yeah.
sometimes he loves to knock on people's doors, doesn't he?
Oh, wait, I'll get it. Hang on, Chris. Be right back. Paul!
Hey, all you awesome people. I'm John. The Vintage Geek.
He's popping and knocking on people's doors.
That's funny. Thanks, Gap. And no, I don't think I could take that the wrong way. Dandy in stop motion. He's eating. Oh, Jonathan's eating cheese and onion crisps while watching these exercise videos.
Yeah, that's probably bad.
I mean, you can get
tasty.
the cardio from us. We're Carolina State Fairs this week. Hey, if you find any roach clip feathers, G-Force, let us know.
Take some photos, man. See what's out there. Yeah, GeForce. If you go to a fair, snap some photos, put it on Instagram, and show us what prizes are on, available. Do you remember back in? It must have been the 80s where they had a Green Hulk as a prize, and the Green Hulk actually had a. You know what I mean?
Smash.
It had a thing. It had a not a thing like the thing, but it had a.
Your hand motion is not.
You
not
know what?
driving
It
with
had
the
a
podcast.
penis. It had a penis on that, and it got recalled.
What?
Do a search on it, like Hulk with the member
See, Gap.
recall. It is a real thing, but yeah, I don't know. Just don't let people know that you're searching for that because
I don't want
they get a knock on your door, and it won't be the
land shark.
it won't be the land shark. It'd be somebody else.
Oh, G-Force isn't going to go to the fair for us.
Oh,
Man.
too many people. It's like going your toy hunts.
And if you get the new Bad Batch figures,
I've seen them at Walmart, but I don't collect the Black Series too much. Only on the retro cars that are going to be soon out of my collection. They will all be gone. Farewell to adieu to you, my Black Series. Farewell to adieu, Black Series from Hasbro. That was pretty good, right?
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right.
Yeah, I haven't gone to a fair at all, but yeah.
I
10
think
o'clock.
It's about that time, man.
So we get everything in. It was fun chat. Great talking to you guys. It's a nice hangout session, right?
Always. Appreciate everybody here.
Yeah. So thank you for the super chats. That was super cool, man.
JJ.
Yeah, JJ and Collecting with Cool. I mean, Collecting with Cool. Keep on collecting. Collecting with Cool was here though. I think I'm going to be going on his channel soon as a guest. He asked me a while back, so that'll be fun. Hang out with him, talking some toys, and maybe some Bigfoot. If I've seen some Bigfoot. Have you ever seen Bigfoot? Anything like that? UFOs or anything? You don't have to go into details. Just a yes or no if you want. Don't want to stir up any memories.
How about you?
No, I think we've seen some lights, and I've heard some stories, but no, nothing that I could remember.
Well,
yeah.
If you woke up with a sore rump,
yeah,
but you don't remember anything.
Yeah, so if you guys keep on collecting, you check out the live stream if you missed it. We had a fun chat and hung out, and that was a good one. So if you're not subscribed to those boys, give them a sub. That was fun. So that's it. Yeah. All right. Let's not be awkward now. Let's end this. And
So yeah, so it was good talking to you.
so do you have anything coming in the mail? Because I do, and I can tell you what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have, real quick, I ordered something from Cardboard Galaxy, and it's gonna go with the Jabba's throne room. It's like a cardboard display for the Rancor pit. Like it has the grates, so it'll help enhance that. And I also got additions for this part of it, that it has some cardboard parts for
Oh, cool.
all that, so it enhances the scene. So I'll show you guys when I pick that up. I ordered it through eBay. Do you like cardboard stuff, displays? No, I do. I enjoy it. You're pretty good though, so cardboard for you is probably like, I'm just gonna build it out of the styrofoam. I'll make the grates out of, so you can probably really make it look pretty impressive. But I figured it'd be a good way to show different options.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll end it with that, and we'll so remember. So do you have anything coming real quick?
Just that video. I got a toy hunt.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right. So remember, if you hear that knock on the door, it might not be UPS, FedEx. What else, Dan? Girl Scout cookies.
Oh yeah, Girl Scout cookies.
Might not be them. It could be that. Landshark, man, he's always out there to steal your toys. But Guido's here. Hey, Guido, in a Speedo. I say Guido. I always say Guido. Is Guido more of a Guido, or is that stereotypical as like, you think that's where they got the name Greedo for, like Guido? He's like the mafia.
I have no idea.
Looking for Han Solo. Let me know. Leave it in the comments of this video. What do you think Greedo came from? I think it's Guido. See you guys. Should we end it at that? That was kind of